Battlefield 6 has made waves of fun. I couldn't help but think how nostalgic this game feels, not just as a Battlefield game, but as a shooter in general. This is how you go about making a good shooter. A player can feel heroic, gunplay is prioritized, and there's enough of a challenge that makes you feel good about every accomplishment you make. However, that hasn't made the game perfect for everyone. I've seen complaints here and there, but the most consistent ones have to be map size and open weapon uses. We were given 4 maps, and while they could have given us another big map, I did like the dynamics of each map, and I think they were well made and each had their own personality. I never felt like this game played like Call of Duty, and I appreciate how quickly I could get back to the fight with the size of the maps. And while I couldn't really find an argument from the community other than I don't like it or it's how the old games were, the small maps bring everything down to scale. Making one shoe fits all, giving everyone an assault rifle is enough to handle any situation in these maps. And when you funnel the size of the map, you create a meta within the space, making every game feel the same. Variety is the spice of life, and map size can force different metas on players, creating less of a burnout on situations that shouldn't define the whole game. When I say a sniper map, everyone who played the beta knows what I'm talking about, because it was the one map that truly separated itself by size alone, to create a meta where everyone had to play a little different, be it if they liked it or not. And that's where open gunplay comes in. Honestly, the smaller maps make any gun liable. It doesn't matter what class has what gun, players will make it work. But what happens when there are skyscrapers and snipers on every roof? What happens on the same map? Objectives are in tight close quarter areas but wide open to the skyscrapers. Well, in open gunplay, where any class can use any gun, I would pick Assault class with a sniper and rock shotgun, slug rounds. And while that may empower the player, team play is less of a factor. Guns create limit factors on players, forcing to adopt a certain playstyle to best fit their advantage with the weapon. When I play with one of my buds, we realized that on the sniper map, they were thinning out our team from getting the objective on breakthrough. I told him I'll grab an assault, spawn on his beacon, and push that hill for him. The snipers weren't equipped to handle my assault, and my buddy gave me cover fire, taking 5 minutes to clear out those snipers. And the fog of war lifted as we got to watch our team take the point openly. And that's where Battlefield becomes a narrative cinematic. Open guns would have made that hill harder, maybe even improbable. Closed guns with a big map makes it feel like rock, paper, scissors. If I know I'm a rock, avoid paper and go after scissors. Though for me, I rarely saw a big change in gameplay in the beta between the two modes, and I chalk that up to how fun the game is. Time to kill isn't long. You can take out multiple guys in one clip of a gun, feeling heroic. Squad play makes this game, and it is stupid fun always being able to play next to your buddy, enhances the experience. Or making silent friends when you and your squad mate start to vibe off of each other. The spotting system helps against campers. I rarely got mad at consistent camping. Getting better at this game is immersive, all about positioning and use of the class. Gadgets give it edge and help dictate playstyle. It took me a bit, but me and each and one of my friends found a playstyle that fit. My wife and my friend were assault class, ready to flank and take anyone out with a shotgun. They were always eager to find the next fight and racked up kills. They found too much joy having 2 primaries and a grenade launcher. My buddy turned into Desmond Doss, role-playing every match like it was Hacksaw Ridge. This man would have 3 kills but would always be on top of the leaderboard with revives and objective play, making the medic class its own little mini-game. Personally, I fell in love with the recon class. I loaded up a carbine with the right attachments. I was a quick shooting cowboy, placing motion sensors for the front line and taking huge flanking objectives with my squad mates using the spawn beacon. Every class, I used smoke grenades. They were just too good for me to pass up. I could throw one down to res a friend, as well as use it to take space or cut vision off of a team that was pushing the objective. The subtlety in this game is everything. How it encourages team play, class play, but at the same time can be pure chaotic fun. Yeah, I strapped C4 in a car to blow up tanks and laugh the whole time. And it's through that chaos of fun that makes those cinematic moments that remind us how and what we fell in love with gaming in the first place. There's no hand-holding or trying to force people to play the game a certain way. There's no crazy skins or a shop that the game has to revolve itself around. It's just a good game where players make their own fun. Until next time, play nice.